Howdy folks, and welcome back to the RCD SHOW. I'm sitting here with Dillon Havins, who you have seen here before, and if you've been anywhere around the hill country, you've seen he's everywhere. Dillon, how have you been?
I've been doing fine.
We've been cracking up. It's hard to talk with Dillon without laughing because he's always laughing.
No, it's hard to talk into the camera without laughing. That's what's hard.
Well, you'll get used to that when you're big and rich and famous.
Oh, see, I did it on America's Got Talent. It was no problem.
I've been meaning to ask you about that.
Yeah.
You come on our show and you're all like a 13-year-old. You're on that show. You're all professional.
On that show, I'm all nervous. I'm all, on this show, this show's fun. Yeah, that's a difference.
Thank you.
The America's Got Talent was super fun too, but it's more laid back.
We're laid back, and that's good. We're
it's the Texas
in
Hill
Wimberley,
country.
you know.
It's the Texas Hill country.
Yeah. Well, Dillon, I'm gonna turn it over to you here to play one of your brand new songs.
Great. Thank you very much. This is one of my more recent songs, Land of the Seminole. And I wrote this song about the Indians going west. So I wrote this song recently. Was born in the southern lands to a mother and father of the Seminole clan. We roamed across the open plains. We were hunting and fighting. We were free human beings, but then they came, took away our land, and they said they did it with God's own hand. We fought, but we lost, so we were forced to leave with unbelievable cost. Sometimes I long to go home, where the deer and the buffalo roam. Sometimes I long to be free, others will never see. I want to go, 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 I want to go to the land of the Seminole. Whoa, whoa! We walked and we walked, a people on the run. We marched with flowing tears toward the land of the setting sun. Whoa, sometimes I long to go home, where the deer and the buffalo roam. Sometimes I long to be free, others will never see. I want to go, I want to go, I want to go, go, go.
Dillon, that was great. That
Thanks.
was, have you recorded that song? Is this the first time that'll be going out on the airwaves? Or?
Well, it'll be the first time it's going out on the airwaves. I have a home recording studio, and so it's semi-professional, not professional. But I set up a little studio at my house, so I've recorded that song.
Sure.
But
you've recorded.
Yeah, I've recorded. I actually have it on my phone, but I don't. It's the first time the public will be seeing it.
Well,
on the
that's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
First time the public's going to be seeing it. We've had a number of firsts lately, and I'm tickled over that. Hey, Dillon, while I'm thinking about it, tell everybody at home what your website is so they can find you when they want to know more about you.
Yeah, it's DillonHavins.com, which my name, if I could go back in time, I would have to invent a time machine first, but the first thing I would do is go back and tell my mom and my dad to make my name spelled the right way, because it's Dillonhavins, which is exactly the opposite of what you'd think my name would be spelled. So it's Dillonhavins.com instead of DYLA. I don't even know how, it's not Bob Dylan. It's different.
All right, you've totally confused me. I don't know about them, but so it is Dillon Havins, DillonHavins.com, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
DillonHavins.com, right? Okay. Dillon, I've been keeping up with you on your website.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that you've been busy. You've been playing Antones. You've been playing all over the place. You've just had lots going since the last time you was here.
Yeah. I'm kind of booking a spring season, as I said.
Coming up.
Yeah, coming
Yeah,
up.
well, okay, coming up. You were saying earlier you had rodeos.
Yeah, but Austin and Houston.
Rodeo, and about half of the Bluebonnet Festival type festivals are around. What are some of the places you'll be?
Well, speaking of the Bluebonnet Festival, that's one of the places I'll be, and then the Wildflower Festival. Did they just name festivals after flowers? The Wildflower.
Most of them.
Yeah,
in
Wildflower
Texas.
Festival, Bluebonnet Festival. There's also the Poppy Festival. I'm not going to be there, but that's.
Well, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Yeah.
But you're going to be at a lot of places, and they'll be able to find where you'll be at your website.
Yeah. Totally.
Well, it's enough to
Yes,
say that you have for a 13-year-old.
Yes.
For a 13-year-old, you run a busy schedule, and folks, if you ever get a chance to see this guy live, don't pass it up. It's a trip. It's a trip live, on film, or any other way. But hey, Dillon, will you take us out with another one of your songs? I know you came prepared with 2 new songs.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one also another one that's first time released?
Well, this one is the most recent
Oh.
song. This one hasn't at all been shown to the public, pretty much. This is the most. I haven't even performed this live before. It's the most recent song, and it's called Shadow of the Vulture.
Shadow of the Vultures.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dillon Havins.
This is my song, Shadow of the Vulture. The reason I wrote this song is one day I was walking out in my garden and I saw the shadow of a vulture. And I looked up and I couldn't find the vulture that made it. South wind blowing, crow flying high. I'm in the middle ground between the earth and the sky. All the good people know to stay away, 'cause I got the shadow of the vulture on my back, and they better stay out of my way, yeah. People, if they'll take me out of this town. I put my gun to his head so he gets down on the ground. He says you can take away my life, but you can't take away my rights. But you got the shadow of the vulture on my back.